Hello, Albsterz here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess, the Pristine cut. In the previous episode, we ended up finding out what our main objective is for the game, and we need to find as many different endings as possible. So, at the beginning of chapter 1, we're going to turn around and we're going to leave.
Seriously? You're
Yes.
just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No, I don't. But I want to see. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Oh, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope, the only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin, I am not going to the cabin. I'm pretty sure I'm okay with the world ending. I relish
the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes, I do.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yes, let's go home.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey, don't talk to him like that. Don't you dare. Now we shouldn't...
That's strange.
Why?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can.
No, we were meant to go to the Lord of the Rings looking forest. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes,
It's
I am.
remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Yes, that's already happened to me. Un, deux, trois. It's already happened 3 times, narrator. So I think a 4th time is not going to matter. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Quietly continue down the path. Don't talk to me.
Your silence is deafening.
Don't talk to me.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Stop taking me back! Oh, no, there's no fire in this, is there? I don't have to go to the cabin, don't I? Fine. Ah, yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Why'd you stop the music?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Whoa. There's multiple loops within
In
one
every
world?
direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
This is not good.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Oh.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
I didn't think all these cabins were gonna pop up like a goddamn...
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness.
gnome
It's not
forest.
like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
What? What? Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Our environment
You're
has
here to slay her.
changed.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Ooh, interesting. So we've ended up going somewhere else. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you But I died, the whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Oh.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, he's probably in one of the other fractured loops.
I don't know.
That we ended up going
it's more fun
to.
if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Oh, contrary.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Oh, you know for sure there is.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
No, we were fine.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I am focusing on the task ahead. That's why I asked about the walls. Yep, gonna be heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever. No, I'm not going to die. Oh, I'm just going to make my way.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
How can
I
he?
am begging you.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to take this seriously.
A warning. Before you go any
Whoa!
further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Why
Don't
are we
believe
in
a
some
word
sort
she
of like
says.
dam?
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Maybe.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
As always. I do like how we have all these different voices. When we do these different options, proceed into the cabin. Now, what's the interior going to be?
Interior
Ooh.
is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Whoa, look at
The only
that!
furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That's cool. So there's a mirror
The
here,
blade is
mirror
your
there.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh,
If
this
you
is...
want us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. It's a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
What, and kill Bambi in the process?
No,
you
we're
gotta be
taking
careful.
the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Well, we know
I've
what we're
already told
dealing
you
with.
What you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong.
No, because these are all the
Listen,
fractured...
My job is to describe
loops.
facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Well, the music is intensifying as well.
You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
No, I'm gonna...
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
No, I'm gonna dwindle
How?
into...
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours.
Oh,
If you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
well, yeah, I want to try and interact with the mirror to see if we can end up going through.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
I know, I'm trying to find the different endings. Claude, didn't you say anything about the mirror on the wall? Approach the mirror, take the blade. I'm gonna say this.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
No, that might take us
You
into
won't
the
be looking at
void.
yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
And that's why
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
there is.
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
But every time, I also want to look at myself. I want to see
How handsome I am.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? Approach the... No, I want to see what the narrator
We
says.
shouldn't waste time preening, but if he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
Yes,
Why
there
would I
is.
lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? So we're all in agreement then. We're looking.
Yes, we are. We're going over to the mirror. We are approaching it. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Because this might be the connection with
This
the
really
lady
isn't
that we
fun.
see. Wipe the mirror clean. Whenever we done that, though, it ended up...
Reach forward and
disappearing.
rub your hand against the cabin wall.
So
I
there's
hope you
something
know
we
how
gotta do.
ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Maybe
Now it's
we go
gone.
back to the
You
mirror
know that
once we
taking
get the
mirror
different
away
endings.
from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Ooh. Ooh, so he's suggesting that maybe there might be? Let's enter the basement again. I won't take the blade. I want to go unarmed again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
That looks like marble to me. I
Nothing
played
here seems to
Minecraft.
belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Oh, so he says that again.
Her voice,
But these
a
are all the different...
disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
No, thank you.
No.
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. We already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
Oh.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
But she might be so fractured that there's
There'll
so
still
many
be
different loops of
plenty
her.
ways to ruin his day.
Ooh, take the harsh stairs on the left, take the center staircase, or take the soft stairs to the right. Hey, you know me too well. I'm going to be taking the left, the harsh stairs. Where are we going?
You step to the left, The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Oh, what? Are you on some sort of
The air
spider
around you
web?
grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Oh.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Why did I go to the left? Why did I...
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no,
Consumption
no.
and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell was that? What
What
happened to us?
was that?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Is that what she is? A combination of
Princess.
all them different stuff?
Eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
No, we haven't got the blade though.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah, we...
Here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Ish, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, we're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. I'm gonna explore and I'm gonna ask about being pulled apart and put back together again.
What, like you need me to hold your hand to tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Oh, so it happened to you as well then?
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that! This. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
I don't think we can.
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Ooh.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
What wisdom?
But what's done is done.
It won't be
isn't
coming
it?
from you, would it, the narrator?
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do
And
it
I'm not
now.
going to do it.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yes, yes, yes. The voice of Smitten would love that. Just think of the orgy that we can have. With multiple fractured different princesses. It would be fantastic. For all I know, you're locked up down here for the same reason. Do you know why you're here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement and retrieve the blade. What? No, no, no. We need to explore. There's more of you now. Is she self-aware? Does she know?
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
No, there is
I
literally...
don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
Oh,
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again.
Yep, I see that.
I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
But I'm curious. I want to see how many times...
do that? Where would we start?
Yeah, which one are we going to
Start by
slay?
retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it.
Well, I'm not going to get the blade.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Just like Mr. Potato Head.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
And we get multiple different
Certainly
responses
looks that
as
way,
well.
So please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Maybe I want to make things worse.
What's your name? Yes, what's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honor if it
Yeah,
should do, really.
yeah.
Princess.
Oh?
It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
Oh, this is cool!
None of them have names.
Yes, but we're still getting
astute.
3 different responses.
I told you she was untrustworthy.
But she didn't fracture from that, though, so... Is that something to remember? Let's explore. Apparently you're a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay
Do you
you.
believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Why? I haven't even got a
Fun for a
blade.
bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
It's the law, we're learning.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
Oh, she's getting
Need
more
to
and
get
more
out of here.
crazy, though.
This whole place is making me itch.
Well, put some lotion on then or something. If I let you out of here, what are you going to do? Yes, explore more,
I
explore
don't
more.
think what I'd do really matters, does it? I just want to live my life. I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of things
if
that
you
you
want
do.
to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Oh,
Not
no.
a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, it's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
Yeah.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Yeah, let's mess this up even
How
more.
do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Which one would you want me to slay?
Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
I feel like you're on the side of the narrator. Oh no, they only give me one more option. I'm getting out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything in here. Leave her in the basement and retrieve the blade.
Wait, that's not right.
That's contradicting
Go on.
both of it.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh,
You can feel yourself rupture, The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Whoa!
Find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, this is so cool.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Oh, I saw the different
But this-
loops.
We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say?
What's she
Could use a good bit
doing?
of wit right now.
She's evolving.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
She's like Play-Doh.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No. She looks like...
What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them in places we don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Look like a saggy ball sack.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
No, I can't fix you. I'm so sorry.
We
You'll
should
be on...
help her. I think we did this.
How am I gonna help her?
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Well, look at the plus. She's got...
Please.
She's got 6 boobs. Big of the positives, big of the positives. And look at all... Oh, what's going on with your head? Oh... it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything, and I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I'll just give her the awkward kind of silence. It's going to be okay. Oh, she gets sucked into the void again. Whoa. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
So we're back in the mirror again. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Oh, that's cool that we made our way all the way
Don't look at it.
to
I
the
don't
mirror
like
again.
that thing.
Not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Take my hand.
We'll trust you.
Yes.
You're not messing with us, right?
No, of course I'm not. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most handsome of them all? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown? What do you mean I've grown? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, whoa, she's looking different. You are at the cabin, approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Wow. Okay. What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Oh. What do you want me to bring to you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. Oh. Let me go with, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Are you sure? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
And that's why we have the different expressions and voices that end up talking to us on the different paths. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? No, we cannot, or that will reveal the plot.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me.
I feel that.
I never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I'm not going
The
to...
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Oh. I'm not going to attack the entity until we've gave her quite a bit of vessels. So now I want to ask her, what do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Oh, so
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
You don't mind what you receive, okay? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, that's cool. So it's explaining to you why you can't go back and see the same ending again. You know, at the end of this, once you've finished, I'm going to kill you. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Yeah, and she doesn't know the narrator, so we still need to find out what the narrator's plan is in all of this. I know he wants to kill her, but you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
When this is all done, no, I don't want that one. I don't want to hurt you, but I feel the more times I go back, the worse I feel things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
So we're a part of her as well, then.
Carved texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Because we're growing at the exact same rate and time as her. Because when we looked in the mirror, we ended up growing. So how many more vessels do I need to bring you? You da ba dee ba da ba da. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I am kind of curious, though, what she's going to do when she has enough of these vessels, so let's ask her.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
I'm still
But in this
confused.
moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Chat, is anyone catching on to this as well, or are we just kind of confused by this as well? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more
Okay, so
perspective.
she still needs more, because we go into
You
a
will
ravine.
have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
You mean in terms of resetting, or are we going to permanently die at some point?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
It all depends on the ending that I end up choosing. We can go back, or we can destroy our body. I don't know why we would want to destroy our body unless it resets in a way. I don't know. And then attacking the entity, I don't want to do that yet. I'm ready to go back. I want to explore a little bit more.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Yeah, the amalgamation that you've turned
We
into.
will meet again.
Ta-ta. Oh, everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. We are back here.
You're on a path.
Yes, thank you, narrator. So, let's ask about the reward this time.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
But what is it? What is it? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
You keep telling me
And
that she's
before you
dangerous
decide to
or
waste
end the
even more
world.
of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I think there might be.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Or maybe it might not.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
We need to try and pick a path, chat, where we can try and understand the narrator a little bit more. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Ooh, can you tell me what my prize is for going... what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Ah, you're leading me on. We don't want to be led on. Sweet, I've always wanted to... No. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Silently continue towards the cabin, then. Now this
you make your way
time,
up the short path to the cabin.
we're proceeding to the cabin and we'll take the knife and see what branching paths we have from taking the blade this time.
The interior of the cabin.
So let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Okay,
without it.
because everything's reset. This is like how we had it at the very beginning. Enter the basement. Is the basement now going to be different or the same?
The door to the basement creaks open,
Okay.
revealing
We got the same. Continue down the stairs. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's just continue down the stairs.
you're still listening to reason.
Oh, now this is where we're going to get the branching spicy
You walk down the
paths.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
There you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Still your nerves? I'm here to talk. I haven't decided yet. Now, okay, I'm going to go with the choice and just instantly kill her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yes. Because we let her,
Oh?
like...
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Because I've done it
I'm
before.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Because we haven't really gone through that
So,
plan.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Alright, let's end it here and now then. Let's see. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
We're doing what the narrator wants.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
this is it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. This is the end
I'm
of
almost
the
embarrassed.
road.
I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well, yeah, she did cut her
Yes.
hand off the other...
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
She couldn't
But it's
even
over,
feel...
isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
That's a resting bitch
But
face.
is it over? Really over?
Oh, I don't know. Of course it is. She's dead, man. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. That did seem a little bit too easy. Like, roll the credits. Thank you, GG's. Good game. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden.
Why am I... I'm
You
not
should
gonna...
make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Why? Why?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
She
I've
already...
told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Maybe she didn't have a heart to begin with, then. Remove the blade, check for a pulse. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here. Let's check for a pulse. Let's see if it... even if she had a heart to begin with.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking.
Yeah, shut up!
I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive?
Shh.
You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
Shut up!
Wait, what was that?
There's a... Hey,
You
she's
know
still
what that
alive.
was? That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
Well, that's what a heart
I
does.
guess
It beats.
I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh!
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pain frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Damn it!
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh, damn it.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Oh, screw you.
See you around.
I'm gonna see you
You
around.
were so close. Why did you hesitate?
Ah.
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
What's this, like Romeo and Juliet?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yes.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We know that.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It wouldn't let me skip the dialogue, so this is new. Wait, hasn't this already happened? But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess? What? Sure, she also killed me. But definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first
Well,
time.
we do.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Voice of cheer.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Well, she
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
No, I wasn't. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why shall I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, I'm listening.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
This is like the
Done
fifth
it
or
last
sixth time.
which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No. We
We
listened to
mostly
you
listened
last
to
time.
you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
Yeah, like a little chicken.
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
He's questioning my skill. Unbelievable.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Got anything for that?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I think we get transported to a different
Had you
world every
failed
time,
to
isn't
slay
it?
the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Oh, you want to leave? You want to go into the woods?
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Oh, yes, but...
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
Oh, so you want to stibbity stab her again, huh?
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Okay, darling. Oh, let's talk about this princess. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I know, you've said it a millionth time.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Oh,
We know what
buckle
to
in,
look
pal.
out for this time. We know to be careful.
Well, what?
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
We gotta stab her somewhere different then. We can't stab her in between the boobs. Proceed into the cabin. We gotta go for the neck, or we gotta be going straight for the forehead.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We got the mirror again.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're going down the route of stibbity stabbing now.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
This is not gonna end well, is it? Approach the mirror. Oh, actually, if we approach the mirror now with the knife, would we be able to stab it? Hold on, let me approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
No, let us stab it. No, let us stab it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the
Okay,
cabinet.
so we still keep
I hope
getting
you
the
know how
same
ridiculous
outcome
you
with
are.
this.
There was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
We'll try and figure that out, chat, as we go on. Let's enter the basement. Oh, what's he gonna be looking like? No.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The
So
air
she-
seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
So she's probably, when we're
That's
down
right.
there.
Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
We're hoping it is.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Hello.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, it sounds like a mimic.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
She's gonna have the stab
As you
mark. isn't
descend
it?
the
Whoa.
final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
I think she does with that smile.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed.
Look at the face.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Right? Oh, that's like... That is the smile Kiwi does when he's got something devious on his mind. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we talk about things? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. Gorgons be gorgons. Gargales be gargales. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are we going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything. Approach the princess. I'm not trusting you. Bye. Turn around and leave. Screw this and slay the princess. I think I'm gonna go with... Oh, I know you have a knife, mate. You gotta drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your butt.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
What? What? You had that little bit at the end.
Sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
No. So
Sounds
she
like
does
she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
No, she is armed. You donut. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife. Yes, prove it.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one.
What
so
are you
I can't.
What's behind your back? What's behind your back?
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
You could have
Look
clenched...
at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
You've got it clenched between your arse cheeks. You could easily do that. Like, you stand there, you have it like a vice grip, clenched between your ass, and now you've got your hands behind your back, you can grab it again. Oh, no, but what if you're hiding it somewhere secret there? Yes!
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait. That sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
No.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Well, we should have brought a gun, shouldn't we? I don't know what time we are or what time period, but it's easy. 21st century, bitch. Just clip her one. There we go. Done. Sorted. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious. Yes, you are. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Yes, she is. Do you remember the last time what happened? What do we go with? Maybe we let bygones be bygones. What until we both be honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world. Nobody has to die. No, we ain't going close to her yet. Let's see if bygones can be bygones.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening.
Mm-hmm.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
And you want to take that chance?
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
You're not the one in this situation!
I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
No, I have a performance anxiety. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I don't try. I know she's gonna stab me. I know it. Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. I better not try. You better not try anything. Okay. All right. Let's try it.
Of course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Yeah, neither do I.
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours. Your neck, specifically. You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
Huh? What?
You're going to die now.
Her entire arm
With
was
a
a
quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. What? The interior of the cabin is sharp,
Whoa.
a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
He's taking control.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Me.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
How many voices we got here?
So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
1, 2, 3,
This is our
4, 5,
third?
6. Third? No,
wonder things have
7th.
fallen apart.
6th.
You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Ain't my problem.
Can't be right, that's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Mm-hmm, you tell him.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The
Doesn't
only
it?
furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
Alright.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Interesting. And now we're going to be going into the mirror where the void is.
We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Bombastic side-eye on alert.
And what if we never do? So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
There isn't a basement.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
No basement there is.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
But there's no
There
door
isn't
there
a
is.
door, it's just that mirror again.
You don't
It
see.
isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Kind of weird that he
Air coming
can't
up
see
from
the
behind it,
mirror.
Stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
No, I'm trusting it. Trust it. Approach the mirror. Regardless. Approach.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
You want me to open a mirror?
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
No, we still look handsome, darling.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
What options do we get? Wipe the mirror clean. Again, it doesn't give us no other option.
Oh
Ooh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Is that going to take us
And
into the
mirror's
void,
gone.
though?
How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Oh, lovely.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
It's like what the married man says after 15
You
years
step
of
forward,
marriage.
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Ow! Ow!
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hey again.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
No!
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Don't worry about that.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
Oh, that's so
The chain
cool!
clatters to the floor.
Ah!
She's loose, and she is coming for
Yeah,
you.
I can see she's loose.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yeah, come over to me.
Shit. She's coming for us, I'm out of ideas.
We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk out of this. I don't think she's in the talking mood at the moment. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to start flirting with her. She has swords for arms. We don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She got hers, and we don't let ourselves feel it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. No, I want to flirt with her. Pucker thy lips.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess.
Why?
She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
A bit of seduction doesn't hurt.
Do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes, we
I'd
do.
rather not.
Oh,
It's not like she wants us anyway.
You don't know that.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, let's see. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? Give her the look! We gotta give her the... We gotta give...
The look. The look.
Yeah, give her the look. Give her the fuck
do
me
you
eyes.
not know about the look?
Give it to her.
Even I know about the
The
look.
look.
You flash the princess the look.
Come on.
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she
Yes.
breaks into a wide grin.
Yes!
Unbelievable.
Yes!
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, that was easy. We shoot and we
Damn,
score.
This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
No! No!
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Oh, what are we gonna do? We gotta react.
She skewers you.
Okay. I've ended up like a kebab.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
Yes, he's
That
back!
is what she likes us. She's even said as much.
Yes.
Oh, a new one of us.
No, he's
That
not.
only happens when we die. Did we die?
No, we didn't. No.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Where have we ended
Stop
up?
saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Too many men. Too many times.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Was it not? Oh, that's your fault then.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
I love that so much about you as well. You're
I
deadly
guess we don't have
intent.
time to talk about things before the princess advances.
What kind of advance are we talking about here?
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. As long as we keep moving.
Oh,
We'll win her heart eventually.
So maybe we can't attack the entity at the very end
So it's
until we
going
have
to get even more crowded.
many
Even
voices.
more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
Alright, time to pull out the sausage. We're fired her, obviously. We're going to appeal her authority. She had swords for arms. We're panicking. No. We gotta do. Let's think of something else here. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. Ooh, the plot thickens, the stabbing commences.
None of this is working. Think.
We got another voice.
She skewers you.
Ow.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
True. What's up?
We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
Ow. We got
You'll
another
have
one.
to be trickier than that.
What is on?
Then you skewer yourself.
What? Why would I
I
do
thought
that?
we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Ow. So we got paranoia joining the
You
party?
don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're becoming stronger though.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Stop.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Yeah, I'm a big, strong
See?
man.
We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
What, a good stab?
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Oh yeah, I like her stabbing
Skewers
form.
you.
Stop.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Yes.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
No, why? Chapter 4, mutually assured destruction.
You're on a... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin.
Oh,
and
we got a new chapter.
everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window.
Oh, yes.
Over my dead body.
All right,
That
stubborn.
won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Smitten is my favorite.
They're all the same, really. how about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
We have so many different voices in our head.
Anything we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yes, that's the way to think.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Well, I wouldn't say pros,
Narrator,
but...
we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide. We know.
fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Lovely, thank you, finally.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs?
No.
Or this room, or
No.
anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Yeah, we don't want you anymore.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hey again.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
I always come back.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Not really, no.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
What's she gonna transform into one big blade?
Are you gonna say what she does?
No, he's just gonna leave it up to us.
Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
So hold on, if
I
the
think I
narrator
speak
doesn't
for all of
narrate
us
it,
when I
then
say
it doesn't end up
I
happening.
would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No, I'm not, Christmas
Holy
tree.
shit. She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine. Yes, behold, the perfect.
Have you both lost your mind?
We can throw her out the window. That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Yeah, it's a
She doesn't even
conspiracy
have her
theory.
back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Well, stab her in the arm
This
that's
is
in the
all just
chest.
a sick joke. I hate existing.
It's there.
We're
Stab her there.
screwed. I quit. I'm done.
All
Forget
right,
it.
you leave then.
Narrator,
Shut up!
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him to get out of here.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Ooh, so we have just as much power as everything else in this place? Oh, look at her. You do not act, and yet though that in action your body moves on its own, the princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thank you. Your weapon clashes again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of tides, back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your heart pounds, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volatility, and hers strikes too. Oh, both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Oh, she walks away into the void again. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memories return. Approach the mirror, yes. You do so. Glaze it. Glaze? Gaze into your reflection. What do we look like now? Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You're withered, we're decayed. Oh, what? So I feel like we are connected to her then. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
This looks so cool. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? I'm planning to kill you once we're done. Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind? Have you figured out what you want when we're finished? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I need to go back. Destroy your body or attack the entity. I might actually try to attack her this time. Let's, I want to go with this.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Do you still not care what I bring to you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Because I feel like we're connected in some sort of way. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Oh, so we're still not done. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
I don't know if we should actually, so you don't have any preferences on how you'd like you to grow. I'm ready to go back. I'm gonna try and destroy my body here. Oh! You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh, so she doesn't want me to go? What? Have you figured out what you want when you're finished? Do you know what happens when the world... Well, at least
my perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Well, our work is still not finished. But now I'm kind of curious what happens when we attack her, because we haven't tried it. I don't know if this is going to mess something up, but I'm going to try. Your cuts. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Oh, so I can't even do it. Let's continue on with the new question then. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
So we're changing, like she's having all of these different vessels with all these different voices that are talking to me. I'm probably an amalgamation, like looking disturbing as her. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I'm ready to go back then. We still have more to do.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Every time, everything goes dark and you die. Bring the razor full to her. Alright, and this is where we're going to be leaving. Slay the princess, the pristine cut. Here, we are making some incredible progress. I can't speak, because this game is just phenomenal, and I can't wait to see what other endings we can explore. Like, there's still so much to this game that we've got to uncover. So if you do have any more horror suggestions, then please do leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.